I'm best at making murders look like accidents. In this industry, I'm one of the top assassins. First, I pour glue into a conical mold. Once it solidifies, I take out the gel. I insert the gel into a piece of glass. Then, I inject a prepared chemical reagent. Finally, I take out a stopwatch and start timing. As a professional killer, planning is everything. My target this time was a mining tycoon. He lives on the top floor of a high-rise downtown. I tracked his daily swimming schedule. Then, I sneaked into the apartment one floor below. Using my tools, I unlocked the glass panel. I climbed up the building to the rooftop. With suction cups, I moved to the center of the pool. I drilled a hole into the bottom, inserted the gel, injected the reagent. Every movement was swift and clean. And now all I had to do was wait for him to fall into the trap. The assassination went off without a hitch. The media reported it as a tragic accident. I was ready to retire from the business, but then a mysterious woman found me. She wanted me to eliminate 3 people, and each death had to look like an accident. She pulled out her phone. It had evidence of my previous hits, but I don't take kindly to threats. I took out part of her crew. Then suddenly, more of them showed up downstairs. I jumped onto a glider at just the right moment. They couldn't catch me. I escaped to Thailand. For a while, life was peaceful, but they still tracked me down. They kidnapped my girlfriend. I had no choice but to accept the mission. After the pool tycoon, my next target was an African kingpin. He controlled most of Africa's underground economy, and he had plenty of enemies. To protect himself, he hid inside a prison. The prison was built on an isolated island. He was guarded by loyal bodyguards at all times. I needed a creative approach. I wrapped a small bomb in chewing gum, pressed it flat, and rewrapped it. Then, I hid the fuse inside a cigarette. I also placed a tracker inside. Next, I squeezed shark repellent into a gel container, copied the tattoos of a wanted criminal, forged a fake ID in his name. All of this just to get inside the prison. I needed to Compria and get out alive. I started a fight on the street on purpose. The police caught me and checked my fake ID. Just as I planned, I was sent to prison. And all my tools came in with me. Even though the kingpin had protection, many inmates wanted him dead.
Some have relatives who want revenge, like that guy over there. He used to be Clear's best assassin. Now all he wants to do is kill him. But he has his bodyguards constantly protecting him.
One day, a man removed his prosthetic leg. A blade was hidden inside. He rushed at the kingpin. I intercepted him with my own blade. The kingpin was impressed. He even invited me to dine with him. He didn't know I came to kill him too, just in a different way. When the room was empty, I made my move.